Hey, what's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome back to the channel. Now people often say to me, I'm quite a cool guy. So what is my secret? Well, my secret is this. Portable air conditioner that I've been sent over by Peter Tyson to unbox and test out. Now if that ain't a smooth introduction, then I don't know what is. So, if you do like what you see in this video and you want to pick up one of these air conditioning units for yourself, I'll be putting a link in the description to Peter Tyson where you can pick one up for yourselves. And if you don't like that one, then they do have others available too. Now, it's not just air conditioners that they sell, they have a whole range of other great products, including TVs, amps, speakers, loads of which I'm going to be testing out very soon on the channel. And it's not just great products that they sell, they have great prices to match. And along with that, they have an amazing score on Trustpilot and amazing reviews too. So go and check out their link in the description and treat yourself to something nice. Okie dokie, before we get this thing unboxed and set up, let's take a look around the actual box itself. So this is a TCL portable air conditioner and there is a model number right there and we get a nice little image of the air conditioning unit itself. And as we can see just to the side, it also does come with a very handy remote control. Moving around to the side, we can see it says portable air conditioner once again and that model number, and we got some key features. So, power cooling, efficient dehumidification, water self-evaporation, 2 fan speeds, 24-hour timer, sleep mode, remote control, auto restart, easy washable filter, environment-friendly refrigerant, and self-diagnosis. Now if we go a little bit lower again, and we can see there the weight, so net weight is coming in at 18.4 kilos, gross weight is 21.3, and there we have the package dimensions, which are 337 by 328 by 877 millimeters. And just a quick word of warning, it does say do not step on, but to be fair, I think you're gonna have a bit of a job because it's pretty tall. Right, let's now get the box open. So let's see what is inside. There we go. So first up, we have some instructions there and remote control, which we'll take a look at in just a bit. Then we got a, looks like an adapter there that will go on, I'm assuming, the end of the hose and out of the window. Another adapter there, I think that's going to go onto the air conditioning unit itself maybe, and again hose connect to that. And we've got our power cable which is attached to the aircon unit. Then we have our extendable hose, I'll measure that again in a second. And then we have this, which I believe is like a netting which you use to seal up the hose against the window. Right, so got a bit of polystyrene there. Going to lift that out. There we go. And wow, look at that. It's a lot smaller than what I thought. I've got a portable air conditioner already, and I've got to say it's a lot bigger than this. And I've just also noticed that we also have a piece of hose. Now, because this unit is so small, I think we should take some measurements of it so you can get a feel for the size. So the height on this is approximately 66 centimeters. The depth is coming in at 28 centimeters, and the width is coming in at 28.5 centimeters. Now let's move on to measuring the power cable for this unit. So to be fair, it looks a fairly decent length, and this comes in at pretty much 2 meters. Now let's move on to the hose. So the length on this snake is 153 centimeters. Now I've got to be honest, I would have liked a little bit of a longer hose, maybe 2.5, 3 meters, but hey, what guy wouldn't want a longer hose? Now let's take a more in-depth look at the accessories that were supplied. So in this pack that I showed you earlier, we've got this, which will hopefully make a nice seal around your window for the pipe to attach to. Now it also comes with this Velcro tape. So you stick this around the edge of the window, which is open. And once you've put that on there, you also have the other side of the Velcro on this, which you then just stick up. And if you want to take it down, obviously you just pull that off because it's Velcro, comes off nice and easily, and then you can shut your window and pack the air conditioning unit away. Now it does show here on these instructions, push-pull window kit. So it will fit both types of windows, so your traditional ones that push out from the sides or the bottom, but also it will fit tilt and turn windows, which is great because that's exactly what I've got, and I did have the concern that it may only fit one style of window. Moving on, and we have then our portable air conditioner owner's manual. We have some energy rating stuff just there, and our energy ratings are coming in at A. And finally, we have our warranty card. And then last thing in the bag is our remote control, supplied with 2 batteries, AAA ones just there. There we go. It's in white. I've got to say, it feels very nice. It's soft to the touch. Got protective film on that. Let's peel that off. So there we go. We've got a power button there. We have turbo mode. We have a couple of directional buttons and a bit of TCL branding there at the bottom. Yeah, that does feel very nice indeed. Moving on then, and now let's get this thing set up. So first off, I've got the hose and this attachment which will go onto the back of the air conditioning unit itself. Now all we need to do is grab this, and as you can see, we've got these grooves in here, and that will simply turn onto the hose itself. Got to be honest, it is a little bit fiddly to try and get it first started off. There we go, I've eventually got the first piece threaded on. Now all we need to do is just keep rotating that. That's it, it's on there, nice and secure. Now what we need to do is attach this to the air conditioning unit itself. As you can see just here, we've got this rectangle with a couple of slots down the side. Simply going to get that, slot it into place, and it clicks, we're good to go. Next up, we have the piece that attaches on that will then go out of the window. So same process as the other end. So a little bit fiddly to start, but once we've got it, here we go, threads on nicely, and that is secure. Okie dokie, I've got the air conditioning unit all set up now, and I've got the hose going out of the window. Gonna be totally honest with you guys, I've not fitted the window fitting kit because this is just a demo and I don't want to fit it permanently. So what we need to do next is fire this thing up. And what we're going to do is use the controls on the front of the air conditioning unit. So we have the power button just there. It's already in standby, so let's press that just once. And there we go, it's now kicking into life. And what I've done, I've gone ahead and opened up these flaps. Now you can shut these up simply by just pushing them like so. We've got a little handle there. Pull that down, and this directional little knob there. And to be fair, it doesn't look like it's much of a flap in there, but it does really help direct that airflow. Now as you can see, we have a temperature reading on the top, and we can increase or decrease this by using the buttons. And at the moment we are in the cool mode. Now if we want to change it from degree C to F or vice versa, all we have to do is hold down the plus and minus buttons at the same time. There we go, that's changed it. And to change it back again, same again, holding both down for a few seconds. And there we go. Now we have a fan speed button just here. If we press that, it says F1, so that's fan 1. And that, as you can tell, has slowed that down. Pressing it again, goes to F2, and there we go, that's sped up again. Now we also have a timer function. If we press this, we can set it in increments there of half hours, so we can push that up or down, and this will determine if we want it to come on at a preset time, so say in an hour's time, or go off in say an hour's time. Now let's get back to these modes. So at the moment we're in the maximum cooling, so that is our proper air conditioning going on there. If we press it once more, we come to the dry mode. So that's going to be dehumidifying the room. Now for both of those modes, you're going to have to use the hose that goes outside of the window. But if we press it one more time, we go to the fan mode. Now for this mode, it is just a simple fan, and for that you can remove the hose and just use it as a normal fan. Again, being able to adjust that fan speed there by simply pressing that button, and that will slow it down if you want it a little bit more quieter or less intense. Now when it comes to switching off the unit, especially when it's in the air conditioning mode, a top tip for you, you shouldn't actually turn it directly off at the mains. What you need to do is come over to the unit or use the remote control, press on the power button once, and then it will do a countdown, do like a wind down sequence, and help preserve the life of the air conditioning unit. And once it's gone to 0, it should shut off, and then you should leave it a few minutes before unplugging it from the mains. Let's now take a look at the remote control. So as you can see, we've got a reading there of the current temperature that we've set it to, and we can use the directional buttons up and down to change the temperature to the desired setting. And as you can see, it is backlit. So if you're in a dark room, that's very handy. Press the button, it lights up. After a few seconds, you'll notice it will slowly dim back down. Nice little touch. Now, of course, from here, we can also turn off and on the unit. So pressing that off, and if we go over, there we go, we can see it has shut off. Let's turn that unit back on again now. There we go, should fire into life. Yep, there we go. Of course, we have got other controls on here that mirror what's on the device itself. So we've got fan. If we press on that, we can see that that is going to change the fan speed, and we get an indicator just there of the speed that we have set it to. Now I've just gone ahead and set the air conditioning to 26 using the remote control, as we can see on the unit itself. And this time I'm going to press on the turbo mode. And there we go, instantly it is dropped down to 18 and turned up that fan speed to maximum. So if you want a shortcut from it being warm in the room, simply hit that turbo button and you're going to get the maximum cooling effect. Now the good thing is, if you press the turbo button once again, what it will do is set it back to the temperature that you previously had it set to. Now one thing about this remote that is a little bit confusing, and I only found out after reading the manual, that some of these buttons don't apply to this model. Not all of these will work, things like display, health, so on and so forth, like those two. So yeah, just be warned that don't worry, you're not going mad, it's not broken, this is clearly just a generic remote. Okay, so I've been running this now for a little while, and what's it like? Well, to be fair, it's really impressive for such a small unit. I've got to say, my unit that I've got already is a lot bigger than this, and I'd say this performs just as well, if not better. Now, when it comes to the performance side of things, this is rated at 7,000 BTUs, and it will cover an area up to 17 square meters. Now, I've calculated this room, and it's around 20 square meters, and personally, I think it's more than adequate for that size room. So it is going out of the realms of what it says it can do, but in my opinion, it does a great job. So if you are looking for an air conditioning unit for a room roughly that size, and you want something nice and compact, then this may be the unit for you. So there we have it then, guys. Once again, big thanks to Peter Tyson for sending this over. It's always nice to test out different products on the channel. And if you have enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you already haven't, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.